Kim Jong Un's shocking revelation about his ex-girlfriend. You won't believe what's about to be revealed. North Korean leader Kim Jong Un, who has always been adept at keeping the details of his personal life under wraps, has just made a shocking public announcement. Last week, explosive news about his ex-girlfriend Yeon Song-woo, a woman the public had previously assumed to have met a tragic fate, suddenly came to light. Brace yourself, because this story is not only sending shivers down the spines of those directly involved, but even seasoned experts on North Korea are left stunned by this unexpected twist. What really happened to Yeon Song-woo? And what decision by Kim Jong Un has left the world in disbelief? The answer will shock you. The secret veil surrounding Yeon Song-woo's life. Yeon Song-woo, North Korea's shining star, captivated the public not only with her extraordinary voice and enchanting presence, but also with a life story as mysterious and elusive as the country itself, a woman who was once one of the most iconic cultural symbols of North Korea. Her mesmerizing voice and compelling stage presence propelled her to the heights of fame, making her a beloved figure among the North Korean people. Her name first etched itself in history as the lead vocalist of the Pisano Electronic Orchestra, a legendary group known for its patriotic love songs filled with grandeur and passion. Tracks like Excellent Horric Lady and We Are Troops of the Party didn't just win the hearts of audiences, they cemented her status as a symbol of national pride. But Yeon's influence didn't stop there. She continued to captivate the public when she joined the Mornbong group, a female music ensemble believed to have been personally selected by Kim Jong Un. This wasn't just any band, it became a symbol of North Korea's strength, pride, and modernity. With every performance, Yeon wasn't merely a singer, she embodied the image the regime wanted to project: graceful, alluring, yet unwaveringly loyal to the party's ideology. However, the spotlight wasn't everything. Behind her sweet voice and captivating charm, there was a love story, one that was the subject of much speculation between her and Kim Jong Un. It became a hot topic among North Korea's elite and eventually made its way into the international media. The two are said to have met in the early 2000s, when they were both still very young, and it's believed that she may have been Kim's first love. Over the years, stories partly true, partly imagined swirled around her life, keeping the international press on edge, eager to uncover the secrets surrounding one of the most intriguing women in North Korea. The story of Yeon Song-woo, Kim Jong Un's mysterious lover, is wrapped in a thick veil of secrets and tragedy. While their relationship was still in full bloom, it came up against a powerful obstacle: Kim Jong Un's father, the formidable Kim Jong-il. Under his relentless pressure, Kim Jong Un was forced to end the romance and instead agree to an arranged marriage with Ri Sol-ju, who would eventually become North Korea's first lady. From that moment on, Yeon seemed to vanish from the public eye, fading into the shadows of a past surrounded by mystery and silence. As time passed, Yeon's presence gradually faded from the public eye, fueling growing curiosity and speculation about her fate. The rumors surrounding her death reached a peak in 2013, when international media reported that she had been executed on Kim Jong Un's orders. It was said that Yeon had been accused of violating the country's strict moral codes, allegedly involved in activities considered immoral, a crime that could never be forgiven in North Korea's tightly controlled society. Her tragic end, along with the fate of several members of the Mornbong group, sent shockwaves throughout the nation, leaving the people with many unanswered questions and a deep sense of unease. Some believe that Yeon's unfinished love affair with Kim Jong Un could have been one of the reasons she became a casualty in the regime's ruthless purges. Her image turned into a tragic symbol of those who once basked in the spotlight, only to vanish quietly, swallowed by the power plays and sudden crackdowns of the regime. From that moment, Yeon's life became wrapped in mystery, with every new update about her fueling more speculation and shock. Her fate came to symbolize the cold, calculating nature of North Korea's leadership, each new detail unfolding like a shocking twist in a story that continues to leave the world stunned and deep in thought. But the North Korean government never commented on the rumors surrounding Yeon Song-woo's death, and there was never any official statement. Just when it seemed like her story had come to a dead end, a dramatic twist took place in 2014. Yeon Song-woo made an unexpected return to the public eye, alive and more vibrant than ever at a major event in North Korea. Her comeback was like an earthquake, leaving the world stunned and in disbelief. On state television, Yeon was introduced as a member of the Mornbong group, still a shining cultural symbol at the heart of North Korea. The life of Yeon Song-woo reads like an endless thriller, from the spotlight of fame, her rumored relationship with Kim Jong Un, to the chilling rumors of her death. Each twist only adds to the allure of her story, offering a rare glimpse into the secretive, tightly controlled world of North Korea, where political power intertwines with personal lives. Though she has returned to the stage, the truth behind Yan Song-woo's life remains shrouded in mystery. Is there something hidden behind her sudden disappearance and dramatic reappearance? Yan Song-woo continues to be a captivating enigma, leaving us to wonder about the motivations behind her comeback, a huge question mark in the mysterious world of North Korea. Kim Jong Un's decision, the mysteries behind a notorious choice. After Yan Song-woo's unexpected reappearance, one question inevitably arises: how did these death rumors spread so widely? North Korea, a secretive and closed-off nation, is a world where information is like darkness, obscure, hard to verify, and full of suspicion. In this context, the international community has had to rely on defectors and anonymous sources to uncover the hidden truths, and it's these very rumors about Yan's death, with their vague origins, that may have stemmed from misguided speculation following her sudden disappearance. But could this silence really be a coincidence? In a country where everything can be manipulated, it's clear that the rumors of Yan's death were no accident. Analysts suggest that Kim Jong Un, with his cunning strategies, allowed the rumors to spread as a calculated message. The message was clear: no one, not even those closest to him, could escape the power vortex he controlled. In a nation where absolute power is the only thing that matters, fear and insecurity are the ultimate tools of control. The decision to let the world believe that his ex-girlfriend Yan Song-woo had been executed was a razor-sharp psychological move. It not only destroyed personal relationships but also sent a clear, decisive message to the entire regime. Kim Jong Un is ruthless and resolute, to the point where no one, no matter how close, can feel safe. In the early years of his reign, when he faced skepticism from within, allowing rumors of Yan's death to spread was a way to assert his absolute power. The spread of these rumors could be seen as a loyalty test, proving that even the closest personal ties couldn't sway his decisions. It was an unspoken warning to anyone who dared question him, underscoring that loyalty to Kim Jong Un is non-negotiable, nothing can shake it. But then a dramatic twist occurred, leaving both North Korea and the world in complete shock. In 2014, just 1 year after rumors of her death had spread like wildfire, Yan Song-woo made a stunning return to national television. Not only was she alive, but she was also still shining as one of North Korea's top performers. What was even more bizarre, though, was that her comeback wasn't some quiet, low-key reappearance. She was reintroduced as a member of the Moranbong group, once again singing songs that praised North Korea's leadership and the party's ideology. The entire country was left in disbelief, and the question rang out: how could this happen? How could someone the world thought was executed suddenly step back into the spotlight with no explanation from the government? This reappearance sparked a wave of unbelievable speculation. Was Yan truly in danger, or was she simply removed from the public eye for some secret reason? Some suggested that she had never died, but had instead been erased from the media, only to make a dramatic return. But there's another theory that her comeback was a clever, calculated move by Kim Jong Un to assert his absolute power. In a country where secrecy is a weapon, Kim Jong Un may have chosen to resurrect Yan as a symbol of his unchallengeable strength. This story is like a mirror reflecting the mystery and unpredictability of North Korea's regime. Yan Song-woo's life, from being erased to her unexpected reappearance, has become a living emblem of Kim Jong Un's shadowy power. It serves as a reminder that in North Korea, even the fates of its most prominent figures can be manipulated, obscured, and ultimately controlled by the state. The North Korean government runs a relentless propaganda machine, where every piece of information is tightly controlled from the media to cultural products. Every story must align with the state's ideology, reinforcing Kim Jong Un's image as a legendary leader whose decisions are infallible. In such a system, nothing, not even the lives of its stars, is beyond the regime's reach. Kim Jong Un, the mystery and power behind North Korea's regime. Kim Jong Un has built an almost mythical aura around himself, one that cloaks every aspect of his personal life and the inner workings of North Korea's regime. From his health to his private affairs, every detail about him is tightly guarded, leaving the world to guess and speculate. Questions linger without answers and truths are buried in shadows. And in this secretive world, there's another name that stands out just as much: Yan Song-woo, a star, a cultural symbol, and also a pawn in Kim Jong Un's high-stakes game of power. Her death in 2013, rumored to have been ordered by the regime, serves as a perfect example of this power play. A shocking move was Kim Jong Un punishing his former lover for alleged moral transgressions. These carefully planted rumors, like everything else in North Korea, seem to be a deliberate strategy to send a chilling message. Kim Jong Un is the one who decides who lives and who dies, even those closest to him. What's truly terrifying is the silence of the North Korean regime. The absence of any official explanation leaves both the world and Kim Jong Un's inner circle in a constant state of unease, always wondering what is really going on behind those closed doors. In North Korea, everything can be a strategy, and rumors aren't just a tool, they are perhaps the sharpest weapon to maintain control. The false stories surrounding Yan Song-woo, from her alleged death to her mysterious reappearance, not only disrupted her personal life but also created an atmosphere of fear. No one, no matter who they are, can feel safe from the regime's wrath. No one is exempt from paying the price for defying the state. This sends a clear message in North Korea: ambiguity, confusion, and disinformation are the ultimate tools of absolute power. With the rumors never ceasing, the international community, from governments to the media, has been left to navigate a labyrinth of misinformation. The North Korean regime has cleverly manipulated this strategy to create an environment where no one can tell fact from fiction. And in the case of Yan Song-woo, from rumors of her death to her baffling return, North Korea succeeded in making the world bow to one of the most sophisticated information tactics they've ever deployed. They didn't just control the narrative, they controlled how the world perceives them, a power that cannot be denied. The unpredictability of Kim Jong Un's decisions, from allegedly executing his ex-lover to the sudden disappearances of high-ranking officials, has kept the world in a state of confusion, tangled in a web of half-truths. The regime has skillfully used this secrecy to keep foreign governments and international media in the dark about what's truly happening. The rumors of purges, mysterious trials, and power struggles serve as the perfect bait to draw global attention. But behind these stories lies a calculated strategy to build an image of a ruthless, unstable regime where every decision could shift at any moment and no one is safe. The North Korean regime understands that these stories don't just stir curiosity, they serve as a clever distraction from more critical international criticisms. But while the world is preoccupied with speculation about the fates of prominent figures like Yan Song-woo, North Korea quietly sweeps under the rug more pressing issues, such as its dire economic situation and the risky ambitions surrounding its nuclear program. This aura of mystery has made diplomatic negotiations uncertain and vague, where rumors often overshadow more direct criticisms of Kim Jong Un's policies. Yan Song-woo, cultural icon and political power player. Today, Yan Song-woo is not just an artist, she has become one of the most powerful figures in North Korea's regime. Not only does she lead Moranbong, one of the country's most prominent girl groups, but she also plays a central role in shaping the regime's image. Under her leadership, Moranbong has become a symbol of the fusion of modernization and tradition, reflecting the strength and resolve of Kim Jong Un's leadership. But Yan's influence goes far beyond music. She is now one of the key figures in Kim Jong Un's inner circle, often seen alongside him at the country's most important events, from military parades to high-level diplomatic and cultural functions. Each time she appears beside Kim Jong Un, it's not just a carefully staged public appearance, but a clear signal of her closeness to power. In North Korean society, where every public appearance can shift the balance of influence, those who stand closest to Kim Jong Un are often the ones with the greatest power. And Yan Song-woo, as both a cultural icon and a trusted political figure, is not only a symbol, but a solid pillar in the regime's power structure. Her prominent role in the regime is not just the result of talent or loyalty, it could also be part of Kim Jong Un's calculated power strategy. Her continuous appearances in public carry deeper meaning. First, Yan's image does not merely represent talent, but embodies the resilience of the regime. She is living proof that even those who have fallen out of favor can return and contribute to the nation's strength if they pledge loyalty. By emphasizing Yan's role and reaffirming her unwavering loyalty, Kim Jong Un sends a subtle but powerful message: if even a former lover can serve him, no one can challenge his authority. Yan's position also reflects Kim Jong Un's ability to control the narrative, a subtle way to project an image of stability and unity to the public. By keeping Yan close, Kim not only shows that past relationships still have value for the regime, but also underscores a clear truth: no one is beyond his influence. While there is no direct evidence of a personal relationship beyond professional ties, Yan's presence and influence stand as proof of her trustworthiness and importance in Kim Jong Un's eyes. Yan's rise is also a special example of the evolving role of women in a regime often viewed as deeply patriarchal. Trusted by Kim Jong Un, Yan has not only become a cultural leader but also a symbol showing that women can play a significant role in strengthening North Korea. Her position seems to reflect a subtle trend within the regime, recognizing women for their dedication and talents in important sectors like culture, education, and even diplomacy. Yan Song-woo and Ri Sol-ju, power figures in North Korea's subtle struggle for influence. Amid North Korea's harsh political landscape, two women stand out in key positions: Yan Song-woo, the mysterious former lover, and Ri Sol-ju, the powerful first lady. The presence of both women in Kim Jong Un's inner circle hints at the deeper layers of a silent power struggle, where influence is not just dependent on personal status with the leader, but also on a subtle and complex battle to maintain one's power within the regime. As the First Lady of North Korea, Ri Sol-ju is not only a symbol of beauty but also the embodiment of elegance and absolute loyalty to her husband. Her appearances beside Kim Jong Un at major events are carefully orchestrated, designed to project a powerful image of unity and stability within the ruling family. Ri Sol-ju is portrayed by the regime as the ideal North Korean woman, gracious, elegant, yet always devoted to supporting her husband. In a society where the traditional roles of women are often restrictive, Ri Sol-ju's prominence marks a shift, signaling a subtle change in the image the regime seeks to project to the outside world. However, behind this carefully curated image lies a whisper of a subtle yet intense rivalry with Yan Song-woo, a figure who wields significant influence both culturally and politically in North Korea. Yan's unexpected comeback, just 1 year after rumors of her execution in 2013, has fueled widespread speculation about her close relationship with Kim Jong Un and the true extent of her power within the regime. Unlike Ri Sol-ju, Yan's influence doesn't come from an official title, but from her undeniable talent and the trust Kim Jong Un has placed in her. As the leader of Moranbong, North Korea's most prominent all-female group, Yan plays a pivotal role in shaping the country's cultural propaganda. Every time she appears in public, it's a reminder of her undeniable presence within the regime's power structure. The power struggle: Ri Sol-ju and Yan Song-woo. Rumors of a rivalry between these two women reveal the complexities of North Korea's inner circle. As Kim Jong Un's wife and the mother of his children, Ri Sol-ju holds an unchallenged position of power. Her role is deeply intertwined with both the present and future of the Kim family legacy, making her a cornerstone in the dynasty Kim Jong Un aims to preserve. However, Yan Song-woo's special closeness to Kim Jong Un and her cultural influence create a power dynamic all her own, one that could lead to shifts in how people within the regime view Ri Sol-ju's place. Every time Yan Song-woo and Ri Sol-ju appear together, observers are left with one burning question: is this a carefully orchestrated power balance created by Kim Jong Un to solidify his control, or is it the sign of a deeper, ongoing power struggle beneath the surface? The simultaneous presence of these two women doesn't just tell a compelling story of power, but also shines a light on the hidden tensions in North Korea's secretive corridors of influence. The subtle, yet intense rivalry between the two most powerful women by Kim Jong Un's side, Ri Sol-ju, the First Lady, and Yan Song-woo, the former lover and a prominent figure in North Korea's cultural scene, reveals the undercurrents of power within the regime. In North Korea's political world, where personal loyalty to Kim Jong Un is absolute, the simultaneous presence of these two women not only sparks curiosity but also provides a glimpse into the complex power structure hidden behind the regime's closed doors. Ri Sol-ju, with her strong traditional image and status as a symbol of succession, represents the stability of the Kim dynasty. Each time she appears in public, it sends a clear message of the family-run nature of the regime. In contrast, Yan Song-woo's rise seems to reflect a desire for reform, at least in terms of culture and international image, positioning her as a symbol of a more modern, culturally rich North Korea. The question that arises is whether the differing images and roles of these two women could become defining factors for the future direction of the regime. The story becomes even more complex when the rumors of Yan's execution in 2013 for alleged moral violations spread globally. This news shocked the international media, especially given Yan's former close ties with Kim Jong Un, leading to her tragic fate. The speculation that she had been executed due to moral reasons highlighted Kim Jong Un's brutal and unpredictable style of governance, drawing worldwide attention to his regime. The international reaction, ranging from horror and outrage to relentless curiosity about the complex relationship between these two powerful women, added to the intrigue. Human rights organizations and global media not only condemned the event but also questioned the nature of North Korea's power structure. Do personal relationships or internal power struggles affect Kim Jong Un's decisions? From speculation about a shadow power struggle to debates on how Kim Jong Un manipulates relationships to solidify his authority, all of this contributes to an ever more captivating and mysterious picture of the regime. The presence of Ri Sol-ju and Yan Song-wul as opposing forces within the regime not only highlights the multidimensional nature of North Korean power, but also fuels the world's imagination. Who, in the end, truly has the voice, the influence, and the ear of the most powerful leader in North Korea? The ongoing stories and rumors surrounding this hidden power struggle continue to raise questions, drawing international attention into the political games being played behind the regime's closed curtain. The story of Yan Song-wul once served as a stark testament to the brutality of the North Korean regime, until she unexpectedly reappeared in public in 2014, shocking the world. Her return not only shattered rumors of her execution, but also raised the question: was the dark tale of Yan's fate fabricated by the regime as part of a complex plot? Immediately, all attention turned to North Korea, not only to satisfy curiosity, but also to try to decipher the mysteries of this regime. Once again, North Korea demonstrated its extraordinary ability to control the narrative, not only within its borders but on a global scale, leaving the international community stunned and asking, what is really happening behind that closed curtain? The unpredictable power game and the long-standing uncertainty. Kim Jong Un's shocking decision to allow Yan Song-wul to return is proof of the complex calculations behind his leadership style. This event sends a clear message that, in Kim's regime, everything is subject to change, even the fate of someone who was once rumored to have been eliminated. Yan's reappearance seems to emphasize Kim Jong Un's ability to maintain and control loyalty through a mix of harsh measures and strategic concessions. This not only sends a signal to key figures within the regime, but also impacts how the world views North Korea, a state where nothing is completely clear or predictable. A sophisticated foreign policy strategy and a different kind of power display. The story of Yan's death and resurrection is not merely an internal matter, but has become a symbol of how North Korea uses influential individuals to send messages to the international community. Yan's return may be part of a strategy to soften the harsh image of the regime in the eyes of the global public. It shows that Kim Jong Un will continue to surprise the world, holding tight to tradition while skillfully adjusting the regime's image in a flexible manner. Unfathomable mysteries and absolute power. Yan's powerful return made one thing clear to the world: only Kim Jong Un holds the key to truth and power in North Korea. In a regime where information is tightly controlled and every decision is a mystery, it's almost impossible to predict the next move of the North Korean leader. Yan's sudden reappearance wasn't just an eye-opening move, but it also made the world better understand the real influence Kim Jong Un holds and the instability and mystery that always shroud this regime. If Yan's return offers any clue, it's that Kim Jong Un will continue to astound the world with unexpected decisions, consolidating his power by turning every rumor into a tool of his control. So who in the regime can truly be considered safe? Share your thoughts and leave a comment below. For now, we'll wrap up here. See you in the next video.